CDL exam prep 2022 through 2023, page 46. Correctly connect the airlines to the glad hands. Ensure there are no air leaks and that there is proper and sufficient slack. Ensure that there is no fault in any of the airlines. Ensure the fifth wheel slide is not faulty or missing any components. Sufficiently grease the fifth wheel. Keep all locking pins available and locked. To ensure that the frame of the tractor does not destroy the landing gear when it turns. Make sure the fifth wheel is not set too far. Assessing the landing gear. Keep the gear totally lifted. Check to see if there are missing or faulty parts that need replacement or repair. Securely maintain the crank handle. Watch out for air leaks. The components of doubles and triples. Keep the valves closed. Those at the back of the front trailer should be open. The valves at the last trailer's rear should be closed. The air tank's valve system and the air tank of the converter dolly should be closed. Ensure all airlines are well fixed and the glad hands are securely connected. Secure the spare tire placed on the converter gear. Ensure proper locking of the pintle. Provide security for the safety chains. Properly connect light cords to the sockets on the trailers. Page 47. Chapter 5. Tanker license. All you need to know about tanker licenses and vehicles is discussed in this chapter. You will need a tanker license if your tanker is transporting gases or liquids that are in fixed cargo. The cargo tank capacity may be 119 gallons or above, or it can be a portable tank that has a capacity of 1,000 gallons or more. Every vehicle that requires a Class A or Class B CDL needs a tanker license. This chapter covers the following topics: how to drive tank vehicles, rules for driving tankers safely, inspecting tankers. No matter how solid your vehicle may seem, do not load, unload, or drive it until you have inspected or checked the condition of the vehicle. You are performing this inspection to keep the liquid or gaseous contents safe and to ensure safe driving. How to drive tank vehicles. You need special knowledge and skills to drive a tanker vehicle because there is great liquid turbulence and an accentuated center of gravity involved. Greater center of gravity. A greater part of the weight of the contents of a tanker vehicle is raised high and almost off the road. Therefore, the top of the vehicle becomes weighty and is likely to fall over. It is easier for liquid loads to roll down. Rollovers are most likely to occur on curves. Therefore, curves should be taken slowly. Danger of liquid overflow or surge. When the tank is nearly full, expect liquid movement that will lead to a liquid surge. The liquid movement will negatively affect your ability to control the vehicle. When you are stopping, the liquid will move forward and backward. If a strong wave hits the rear of the tanker, expect the tanker to tilt toward the direction of the wave. If the vehicle is parked on slippery ground, the wave can move the vehicle in the direction of the wave. Every tanker driver needs greater experience for better control. Page 48. Bulkheads. Bulkheads are used to partition liquid tanks into smaller units. Anytime you are loading or unloading, make sure the weight is equally distributed among partitions. Avoid overloading the front or the back of the tank with excess weight. Baffled tanks. These are liquid tanks with bulkheads. They have holes that allow the passage of liquid. You can have better control of a front, back, or sideways liquid surge when you use baffles. Avoid liquid surge as much as possible because it causes the contents to run over. Smoothbore or unbaffled tankers. This type of tanker does not have any tool to reduce liquid surge. If you use unbaffled tankers to transport liquid contents, expect a very high movement of the tanker. Unbaffled tankers are better used for transporting food products like milk for sanitation purposes. Baffles should not be used to transport food products because it is not easy to clean the inside of the tank. Outage or room for expansion. Avoid loading a tanker to its brim. Liquids expand when warm and need space, hence the need for an outage. All liquids do not expand at the same rate. Therefore, you need to be cautious of the type of liquid and the outage you are leaving. Know about the outage rate before you load liquid contents. Quantity of liquid. If the liquid is very dense, acid, a completely full tank may be beyond the lawful weight limitation. Therefore, if the liquid is dense, do not totally fill the tank. The three main determinants of the quantity of liquid you should load are: number one, the potential for expansion during transportation. Number two, the liquid's weight. And number three, legal weight limitations. Page 49. Rules for driving tankers safely. Tankers are not easy to drive. The following are the rules for driving tankers safely. Drive smoothly. The liquid surge and high center of gravity require smooth transport. Slow down, change lanes carefully, and stop smoothly. Take control of the liquid surge. Use consistent pressure on the brakes. Take it slow when you are stopping. Keep a good following distance between you and the vehicle in front. Increase the stopping distance if the road is wet. Always apply the brakes ahead of the stopping area. Apply stab or control braking to stop quickly and prevent a crash. Do not turn the steering wheel too quickly while braking because the vehicle may slide. It may be more difficult to stop an empty tank than a full one. Take curves slowly. Do not drive too fast on curved roads. You need to take extra care to avoid turbulence. Avoid skids. Too much acceleration or braking may make the vehicle skid. Skidding may make your tanker jackknife if you do not take quick action to stop it. Inspecting tankers. In addition to studying this book, go through your tanker's specific operator's manual. There are unique components of tank vehicles that you should check for. Leaks. Leaks are the most essential problem you need to watch out for. Walk around and check for leaks beneath or in any part of the vehicle. It is very risky to load and drive a vehicle with leaks. It is also illegal. If you are caught, authorities will stop you from continuing the drive, and you may be mandated to clean up any spills along the route you have already driven. To be thorough with your inspection for leaks, inspect the body or outer part of the tank for leaks.